Hey, welcome back. Today, we're going to dive into something that I've been curious about for a long time. That's Army basic training. This video is from a recruiting in 2024. I mean, hey, how much different could it be than Marine Corps boot camp, right? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's jump into it. Semper Fi. Oh, bus ride in. Already looks a little different.
Primary position in the military.
Parade rest. There's the haircut.
There's no prouder tradition than serving in the United States Army. And basic combat training is your first step to becoming a respected member in the profession of arms. Soldier training is demanding, both physically and mentally. But in the end, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment that you'll carry for the rest of your life. During this 10-week training process, you'll learn important Army values, traditions, and skills, such as teamwork, discipline, proper military dress, land navigation, rappelling, and weapons handling.
Is determined by your specific Army job, which you'll learn in the advanced individual training phase. And those trainees on track to become officers will
Rappel
go
wall.
on to Officer Candidate School at Fort Moore after completing their basic training.
For all trainees, most nights are spent in the barracks, and every recruit is assigned a bunk and a locker. The only times you don't stay in the barracks is during an overnight field exercise.
Okay. There's a chow hall line, but hey, what are all these cooked vegetables and everything? Come on, man.
3 hot meals are provided each day during basic training at the On-Post Dining Facility, or DFAC. The DFAC offers a variety of nutritious food, which will help keep you energized.
Boy, that's different. That is not how the chow hall looked in the Marine Corps, but let's keep going.
During your tough physical training.
All right.
Phone calls are limited during basic training and are at the discretion of the drill sergeant.
Time out. Phone calls are allowed in basic training. I had to take a time out. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. I do not agree with that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm older. I just don't think it's a place. Wow. Did not know that.
Just with treats and snacks are discouraged. However, letters between family and trainees are highly encouraged.
Same thing.
After you arrive at your designated training location, you'll spend your first several days in reception. Here you'll fill out paperwork to start getting paid, receive physical exams and immunizations, get a haircut if you're male, and
There's
you'll
a
be
haircut.
issued your Army uniform and other personal items.
Where's all the yelling?
Once you
Come on.
complete reception,
Let's
you'll
go.
move to your training company and meet the drill sergeants who will train and mentor you
Drill sergeants for the Army. Drill instructors for the Marine Corps.
until graduation.
Your first week in the training company is called Yellow Phase.
Okay.
During this phase, you are introduced to military customs and courtesies,
That's PT.
discipline, the Army ethic, values, Army history,
There we go.
physical readiness
Get in their
training,
ear.
and performance optimization.
Come on, Army.
After recruits
true.
complete yellow phase, they enter their next phase of training, called red phase, which lasts about 3 weeks. Here, you'll learn the fundamentals and traditions of being a professional soldier, including the warrior ethos and the soldier's creed. This phase includes daily physical training and other physical tasks, such as the confidence course, team
Yep.
development course, rappel tower, and MBC chamber.
There you go. Little gas
This
chamber.
is where you start your fitness transformation. The
Where they
Army
screaming?
Combat Fitness test is administered, so you will see how you do on your first PT test.
Okay, wait a minute. Do I see... Is he wearing sunglasses? Come on, Army. Let's go. We don't need sunglasses. Hey, I remember in the Marine Corps, you couldn't even wear your own skin without getting yelled at, chewed at, PT'd, IT'd, the pit, whatever. Anyway.
This will consist of a deadlift, standing power throw, push-ups, a
Interesting.
sprint drag carry, the plank, and a 2-mile run. And you'll learn basic soldier tasks like how to pack and load your rucksack and clean your issued weapon.
Come on
The
now.
hardest part of red phase for me was definitely adjusting living with about 40 people in a bay, ranging
Okay, 40 people, I think Marine Corps. I was in a platoon of like 88, dwindled down, but 40. It's a different scene you're looking here in basic training versus boot camp. It's not high stress. I can tell that the drill sergeants are a little bit calmer, collected, and just not causing mass chaos and pandemonium. So that's different.
From ages 18 to almost 40, and different cultures and backgrounds and ethnicities.
Learning to work together as a team, it can definitely be one of the biggest
Is that an
challenges in that
E3
phase.
After
in
red
basic?
phase, you'll enter white phase. This phase lasts about 2 weeks and increases the level of fitness training and your soldiering skills, including how to set a perimeter, hand-to-hand combat drills, basic rifle marksmanship, first aid, and land navigation. It's through training such as this that you start to come together as a team and practice the leadership, resiliency.
Basically, what they're saying is you don't have to be the strongest or the fastest. It's all about that mental toughness. And you have to push yourself through the next training evolution. Get through one, push yourself. Every day, you're going to have to give it everything you got. This is not an easy thing to do for anyone. You have to leave your life, your family, and job behind you. Ultimately, it comes down to paving the way for the future and providing to your family. The last phase, blue phase, is about 3 weeks long. It completes your transformation from civilian to soldier. During this phase, the Army will learn advanced marksmanship, the proper way to throw grenades and maneuvering techniques, how to engage targets, and to move as a small team. The end of blue phase ends with a nighttime infiltration exercise.
This time is also where you will receive your U.S. Army badge, which
Yep.
will be worn on the left shoulder of your uniform and your black beret.
That's kind of like the Marine Corps whenever you get through with the Crucible, which is 54 hours and God knows how many miles of marching. Same thing. I'm a Marine. I did this. I completed it. Same thing with the Army. Let's go, Army.
The importance of this ceremony is to be able to allow the trainees to be able to recognize what it is that they've accomplished, that the script that they've listened to the beginning lets them know the legacy of which they are now a part of, where they've been called through this whole process of, they've heard
Old school.
trainee, that now being able to be part of the soldier induction ceremony, that now they take that next step in their careers, in their lives, that they're no longer trainees, now they become soldiers.
Let's go, Army.
Your last week of basic combat training is graduation week.
Yep. Indoors. Ours was
Where you'll
outdoors.
take your final PT test for graduation.
What does it consist of? Okay.
And that selfless service is the most important thing a soldier can do.
It's a great learning experience. It instills discipline, and I think it's overall really beneficial for society as a whole.
Basic training is not going to be easy. It's not made to be easy. The drill sergeants are going to be
There you go.
hard on you. That's our job. That's what we're supposed to do.
Do you do knife hands anymore?
Personal, take it as a learning experience and constantly tell yourself that you can do it and you will do it.
It looks like a
There's no
CFT.
denying that basic combat training is tough, but you'll find that becoming a valued member of the world's greatest army is one of your life's major accomplishments, and the skills you learn will be ones you use for the rest of your life. It's also your first step in a career as a soldier. Learning tough physical and mental skills, as well as nurturing your leadership abilities, will create limitless opportunities as you move forward
Junk it.
in Army training. Join us and discover untapped possibilities.
Rope slide, confidence course. Come on, you gotta get some mud. Let's go, Army. Hey, it wasn't too bad. Be all you can be. Not bad, Army. 5 seconds, add Waze Energy drink. www.wazeenergy.com. I'll put a link down below, whether you're in the Army, the Marine Corps, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, Space Force. Yes, no matter who you are, they support all veterans and they support the local community as well. Go check them out. Use code USMC99 for 10% off. Simplify. Okay, all joking aside and everything like that, hey, it looks like the Army in 2024, it's not as bad as I thought, honestly. Okay, I mean, you're right. It does look tough. It looks demanding. I mean, they're training soldiers to defend our country. I've never personally been through the basic training, but I know that some have, and I do hope that they continue this high level of training and the traditions, and it looks like they are keeping that up with inside the Army as well. Hey, respect to all those going through Army Basic. I mean, hey, at least they had the courage to step up and toe the line. Okay, another thing, whether you're in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, the Space Force, yeah, the Space Force, or the Marine Corps, hey, we're all one team. We're in the same fight, same team, same fight. Respect to everybody toeing the line and stepping up and serving their country. Hey, thanks again for joining me along as I watch this video of Army in the 2024 basic training. It's not as bad as I thought from the recruiting video. It looks like they're actually doing some good training. Hopefully that is still keeping to the standards. I'm not sure if this is just a motivational video and things like that. Comment down below and let me know if you've gone through Army basic training, and is this reality? Is this what you learn? Does it look the same? I appreciate each and every one of you for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, everything of that. Please continue to support the channel. I'll see you next time. Semper Fi.